We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball comes your way next. Gordon Francis gets the ball for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Travis Jankowski. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, Travis Jankowski.
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Outside, 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Domet moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you know, I'm hoping to see J.D. Martinez find that form again. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than .250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Fouled off. He'll start this one at 269. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swanson playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now to the plate, Brian Ramiro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. right side. Freeman is up with it. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
To the plate now, Luis Valdez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And that misses. 2-1. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in, and quickly there are 2 away. Digging in, Danny Nowakowski. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Tehran's ready. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike. No, that's down.
The 2-0 on the way.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Rosario. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Domit comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
That is it. The catcher.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And, guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
At the plate now, John Burks, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 in the air down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in for the Braves, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Tim.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Braves are set. And up steps Salvador Perez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Striding into the box, Shea Clark, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Tehran has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Elvis Villarreal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Taylor. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. The next to bat for Atlanta, Michael Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And they lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. And the next in is Johan Camargo, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. No balls and a strike to count. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, what a stop! Hats off to that one. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. At the plate, Vinny Domet, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
2-2. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adam Doherty. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. 2 out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Now in the box, Brian Ramiro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tehran sets. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Doherty stands at second with 2 gone. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Bare-handed pickup. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
That evens it up 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Bases are empty. One man out. Fouled away. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Nope.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And he fouls this one off. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luis Valdez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Taylor coming on, and the Royals are in the hit column.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Danny Nowakowski.
Into the box, Danny Nowakowski. Pitch out, nothing doing. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Here now the 2-2. Due up next is Salvador Perez. A runner at second, nobody out. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's out number 1. One away for the Royals here in the 4th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Pitch on its way. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
The third baseman, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shea Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
1 strike.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. J.D. Martinez is retired to kick off the inning. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Fouled off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And another foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Eddie Rosario, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies from the stretch. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Rosario. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Standing in, Vinny Domit. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in, Damon Rodriguez. He drew a walk his first time up. Tehran's ready. Here it comes.
Outside. That's
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is all set for the start of the inning, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag.
The batter, the third baseman.
Striding in once again, Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Travis Jankowski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown. Now batting, Adam Doherty. He'll lead it off as we start the home
The
sixth.
second baseman, Adam Doherty.
First pitch coming, here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
2-1 now. Now the pitch.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Popped up. Freeman is there. He's got it one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brian Ramiro. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And did he square around? No, it's ball one. And that one got a piece of him. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Valdez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Runners on first with one down. He's running. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Freeman in foul ground, and that's the third out. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And guys, seventh inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He went down on strikes last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Coming forward now is the Braves designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter. Once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting through that last out. But D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set the payoff pitch into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Martinez rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Nino Sanchez takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 15, Nino Sanchez.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Danny Nowakowski, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Still 2-2. Now the pitch.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Shea Clark. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. So now to the plate, Elvis Villarreal, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one to the Royals' first baseman.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner scores from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll... And we welcome you in, everybody. We're in inning number 7 already, 2 men away. Stepping up now, Vinny Domit, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Now at the plate, Damon Rodriguez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Villarreal at second, Domit at first, 2 out in the inning. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 0-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Jankowski looks up. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Royals have opened it up now 4-1.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust.
we welcome you in, everybody. We're in inning number 7 already,
Now
2 men away.
Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Adam
Doherty.
Doherty. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Ralph Ludwig has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Moving off for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First offering on its way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dealer, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Just keeping him close. The 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score.
shin high. That's taken for a ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, but this will land untouched. Payoff pitch one more time. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Domit is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So Sam Freeman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39.
Now at the plate, Brian Ramiro. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Freeman has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Count even now at 1-1. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Luis Valdez is on deck. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Striding forward now is the DH, Luis Valdez.
The designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Freeman is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 2-1 home. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is high. The throw, and he's safe. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
Down to 3-2.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
1-1 the count. And he takes a called strike 2. Valdez on at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And now the runner's trying for third. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. And up steps Salvador Perez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Drilled on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
The third baseman, number 8.
Digging in now, Shea Clark. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
The 1-2. And a double steal try here. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Striding in, Alejandro Sanchez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the belt, kicks and deals. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It's there. He's out trying to take third. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, from the stretch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Kevin Quackenbush answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 61, Kevin Quackenbush.
In now, John Burks, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Popped up. Clark is there for it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Has a look, now the pitch. The 1-0 is up and in, but called a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Royals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Kansas City jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Nino Sanchez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Julio Teheran pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight.
Kansas City Royals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Braves 5-1. Victory against the Astros 2-0.